Hey everyone, welcome back. So last time we spent a lot of time on the body of the 1922 JC Penney building in San Pedro. You know, the bones, the history, the structure. Today we're going to go a little deeper. We're going to uncover its spirit. And this question, from the founders of the Donn Allan Experience, really just gets to the heart of it all, doesn't it? I mean, a building is just brick and mortar. What really matters, what gives it a pulse, is the vision behind it. So let's dive into that vision. Okay, and this is where the story gets really, really interesting. The whole project is led by this duo with backgrounds that seem like they're from totally different planets. This question from their own material kind of peels back the first layer on what makes this whole thing so unique. This is not your typical development project, not by a long shot. So let's meet them. On one side, you've got Jennifer Wolfe, the storyteller and healer. And on the other, you have Edwin Duterte, the builder and strategist. They actually call themselves the mom-and-pop holding company, and it's this wild combination of, empathy and execution that really is the bedrock of their entire vision. Because they came from such different worlds, they looked at this building and saw something more than just square footage or return on investment. They were able to look past the vacant windows and see a much deeper human problem that really needed to be solved. And just listen to how they define the problem. It's not low foot traffic or an economic downturn. No, they call it the pain of the lonely entrepreneur. I mean, how powerful is that? It's a deeply personal, almost emotional diagnosis for what's really been hurting the local business community. So with that diagnosis in hand, their mission became crystal clear. This was never just about renovation. It was about a total transformation. They wanted to change the entire vibe, the very feeling of the space, and swap out that silence of a forgotten era with the buzzing, vibrant energy of creation. And this just perfectly sums up their whole approach, doesn't it? If the problem you identify is pain, then your solution has to be a form of healing. This is what lifts their project out of the world of simple real estate and turns it into something so much more ambitious, something designed to restore the spirit of a community. So the big question is, how are they actually going to do it? Well, their solution is a two-parter. First, you give local creators a global microphone. And second, you create a physical beacon that draws the community right back in. Let's break down how each of these parts is supposed to work. All right, part one is the engine. It's located deep down in what they call the belly of the building. This is Voxel Micro Video Labs. Just picture this. 16 professional video studios where dusty old inventory used to be stored. Edwin Duterte's vision here is all about empowering local businesses to stop just holding on to products and start broadcasting their ideas to the entire world. Okay, so if that's the engine in the belly, then up on the ground floor, you've got the playground, San Pedro Local Markets. This is Jennifer Wolfe's vision, and it's the public face of the whole project. And the centerpiece? A massive 16 by 30-foot immersive digital wall. It's designed to be a literal beacon for the street, a dynamic signal you just can't miss that says, hey, something new and exciting is happening right here. And honestly, this quote from Jennifer Wolfe just nails it. This is not about trying to recreate some department store from the past. No way. It's all about creating a living, breathing retail experience that's just as dynamic and connected as the online world it's up against. I mean, this is an incredible vision. It's ambitious, it's innovative, and it's so deeply connected to the community. But a project this massive, it requires a really powerful personal motivation. So what's the real why behind it all? And here it is. This entire thing, it's a tribute. It's being done in the names of Dr. Allan Wolfe and Dr. Donna Lee Wolfe. So you see, for the founders, this is so much more than a business venture. This is a legacy project. It's fueled by a deep desire to honor those who came before them. In this lesson, this single idea became the guiding principle for the whole project. For them, a true legacy isn't about what you keep for yourself. It's about the opportunities you create for other people. It's about opening doors. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're taking that philosophy literally, right? They're opening the actual doors of this historic building, but they're also opening a digital door, creating a channel to broadcast the stories, the creativity, and the spirit of San Pedro far, far beyond its physical borders. So after all those years of that heavy, dusty silence, the message from the Donn Allan Experience is direct, it's clear. That period of stagnation, it's done. The waiting is over. Action is here. Which leaves us with this one final thought. The building itself has been called a grand, forgotten instrument. just sitting there in silence for so long. Well, now it has found its musicians, a storyteller and a strategist, a healer and a builder. And I think all of San Pedro is waiting to hear the music they're about to make.